brother, a silent varages, unseen by the world, not fought with steel or fire, but within the fortress of your heart, when an insult quickens your pulse, when an ignored message stirs your mind, a single word can unravel your day. Yet outwardly, you smile, nod, and claim all is well. Deep within, a storm of emotions brews. This is the inner battle we all wage in silence. Most falter, not from weakness, but because no one taught them to stand firm amidst chaos. You've seen those who seem unshaken by the tempest, those who walk through storms with steady gaze, holding their emotions in check while others unravel. They are not cold or heartless, they are unyielding. They weren't born this way, they forged themselves. This video unveils 9 Stoic habits to master your emotions with unshakable resolve, not a facade of strength or pretense, but a deep, inner power, a strength that seeks no approval, nor vengeance, nor attention. First, grasp this: we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca spoke true. Our minds amplify pain, replaying it before it even strikes. To become emotionally unyielding, you must rein in your imagination's sway. You don't need to feel every barb hurled your way. Not every slight demands a reply. Not every emotion knocking at your heart must be welcomed. What you need is discipline, the kind that sets you free. Stoicism doesn't extinguish your emotions. It teaches you not to be their slave. It lifts you above the clamor, granting a rare, sacred strength to stand amidst madness and choose peace. It shows you how to walk away without guilt, to stay silent and still triumph. Above all, it equips you to win the unseen war. You're not broken for feeling deeply, but you'll remain trapped if you don't learn to temper your emotions when needed. That's what will undo you. These 9 Stoic habits won't remake you. They'll reveal the truest version of yourself. They uncover the man buried beneath turmoil, confusion, and pressure. If you've ever thought, "I can't let go. Why am I so sensitive? I wish I were as calm as others," this is for you. Watch every second. Don't skip. Like if it resonates. Share your thoughts below. If you're ready to become the strongest version of yourself, subscribe now and share with someone who needs this. Leave this affirmation in the comments: I master my emotions, they do not master me. Let's begin. First, act as if it's not personal, even when it feels like it is. When someone insults, deceives, or disrespects you, your heart tightens. Instinct urges you to defend, to strike back, to set them straight. But Stoicism teaches, if you're hurt by external things, it's not them that wound you, but your judgment of them. Marcus Aurelius. Most men take everything personally because their pride is fragile. A disagreement feels like an assault, rejection like a verdict of worthlessness. But the Stoic habit is to detach your worth from the moment, not because it's easy, but because it preserves your peace. When another rages, it reveals their inner turmoil, not your value. Step back, pause, and view the scene as an outsider. Ask, is this truly about me, or are they projecting their own unrest? Will this matter in a day? In the space between insult and response lies your freedom. By refusing to take every slight as a personal attack, you unlock a new strength. You become the man who listens calmly, speaks deliberately, and responds with power, not passion. You don't shrink or explode. You observe and choose. It's hard at first, but with practice, you grow unshakable. Second, tame the rush of emotion. Slow your thoughts. Anger, fear, or hurt surges like a wave, crashing all at once. Before your mind can reason, your tongue lashes out. Doors slam, or you cut teeth. 5 minutes later, regretfulness. This is emotion's speed, stealing your pause. Stoicism teaches you to pause. Consider that men often err without intent. As Marcus Aurelius advised, slow your words, your judgments, your anger. When a wound is inflicted, ask, must I respond now? What if I wait a day? You don't need to answer every emotion the moment it arises. Your strength lies in deliberation. The mind is swift, but wisdom takes time. To be emotionally unyielding, you must conquer the haste that destroys peace. Imagine this: an insult lands. You pause, breathe deeply, step away, and reflect. When you choose your response, you may find the slight no longer matters. That's maturity. Emotions make everything urgent, but urgency is peace's enemy. Those first 10 seconds of feeling are often just noise. Wait, act slowly, and your mind filters the chaos. Most arguments are traps. Emotion pass like storms. This isn't weakness, it's strategy. You choose peace over pride. True control is when anger burns within, yet your words flow like a steady stream. Others may rage or provoke, but you move in silence. You speak after thought. You act with purpose. Not panits. This is emotional maturity, the mark of an unyielding man. Next time emotions surge, don't embrace them. Let them wait. Let them settle. Then decide your course. In your own way. Leave this in the comments. I slow down to stay in command. Third, abandon the need to explain yourself. You feel misunderstood, judged. Instinct screams, let me clarify. Let me prove I'm not what they think. But Stoicism demands peace, not validation. You owe no one a performance. Don't waste time debating what a good man is. Be one. As Marcus Aurelius urget, most who demand explanations seek not to understand, but to exploit weakness. No matter how perfectly you speak, they'll twist the truth. The Stoic habit of silence is power. It's not avoiding truth, it's letting your actions speak. You don't explain your maturity, you live it. You don't justify your silence, you guard it. You don't defend every choice, you own them. Those who value you need no words. Those who don't, no words will sway. Why spend energy chasing approval in a world that profits from your doubt? Let others misjudge, whisper, or assume. Keep growing, healing, walking forward. Every second spent explaining to those with fixed minds steals your peace. Speak less. Do more. Let your life be your answer. Not arrogance, but self-respect. When you stop needing to explain, you find true freedom. Freedom from seeking permission, from chasing acceptance, from being swayed by others' opinions. You know your worth. You don't need an audience to feel real. Don't shrink to ease others' comfort. Your peace requires no caption. Fourth, forge an inner citadel no one can breach. You enter a room, and the air shifts a frown, a jab at your ideas. You smile, but something cracks inside. At home, you dwell on it all night. Most live too open, vulnerable in the wrong way, wounded by every glance or slight. That's not weakness, it's human. Stoicism offers a shield, an inner wall, not of stone, but of resolve. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you'll find strength. Their words can't touch your soul unless you open the gate. Build this citadel by declaring your peace non-negotiable. Stop handing your self-worth to those who don't value themselves. Stop seeking emotional permission from those indifferent to you." The wall rises each time you refuse to react to provocation, each time you let others' opinions slide off like rain. You don't harden your heart, you guard your spirit. This isn't pretending pain doesn't exist, it's choosing what enters your inner sanctum. Your mind is sacred ground. Not everyone deserves entry. Not every slight warrants a response. Not everyone should hold the key to your emotions. Practice this when guilt is thrust upon you. Envision your citadel. When dissent or disdain comes, feel its walls. The world will test you, but you don't have to break. You grow stronger each time you let nonsense pass without harm. You don't stop caring. You stop crumbling. The stronger your inner wall, the less anything external can shake you. Let them speak. Judge. Provoke. Your citadel, built of peace, truth, and discipline, stands firm. Write this in the comments. I guard my peace behind unyielding walls. Fifth, train to face disrespect like a warrior preparing for battle. No one tells you this. But to master your emotions, you must ready yourself for slights. They'll come from friends, colleagues, strangers online, even those you've helped most. Expect it, and you'll stand unshaken. When disrespect arrives, you have two paths: be shocked, hurt, and react, or be trained, ready, and calm. Stoicism chooses the latter. Each morning, remind yourself, as Marcus Aurelius did today, I'll meet arrogance, deceit, envy, ingratitude. This isn't pessimism, it's preparation. You don't prepare for peace, you prepare for war. When your calm is tested, you won't shatter. To be unyielding. Anticipate low blows, misunderstandings, unfairness. When they strike, you won't flinch. You'll respond like a warrior honed for this moment. Disrespect is life's constant. It's not personal, but a test. The victors aren't the loudest or toughest, but the calmest. You don't win by retaliating, but by remaining unmoved. Picture this. A stone is thrown. You can hurl it back or let it glance off your armor. Unarmed. Your armor is your self-worth. Forged from knowing your value doesn't diminish because others can't see it. No need to shout your worth or explain your dignity. Stand tall, silent, steadfast. Each slight is a chance to practice. Stay quiet. Hold firm. And you'll see a truth unfold. Those who can't shake you will either respect you or flee in frustration. Either way, you triumph. It's not always fair, but that's why you train not for comfort or praise, but for mastery. This makes you emotionally unassailable. Sixth, stop chasing fleeting relief. Seek clearer thoughts. Instead, when anxiety, heartbreak, or exhaustion strikes, you, like most, Shake escape a video. A scroll. A quick fix to feel better, briefly, only to feel emptier later. You don't need to feel better. You need to think better. A good life needs little. Marcus Aurelius said, "It's all in how you think." Emotions aren't the enemy, but leaning on them to feel whole is a trap. Emotions are waves. Your thoughts are the ship. You can't control every surge, but you can steer with a disciplined mind. Instead of asking why you feel this way, ask, what thought sparked it? Anger from high expectations, sadness from misplaced hopes. The thought, not the event, fuels the pain. Shift your focus from numbing emotions to reframing the beliefs behind them. This shift brings clarity. You stop chasing highs or fearing lows. You become the observer of your mind, not its victim. When a strong emotion hits, don't flee or fix it. Sit with it. Name the thought behind it. Is it wise or just noise? Most pain stems from unexamined thoughts you never challenge. You don't need an emotional escape. You need a disciplined mind. Train yourself to think clearly, and peace will follow. Slow your thoughts, and anxiety loses its grip. Think deeply, and emotions become allies, not enemies. Your feelings signal, your thoughts steer. Stop chasing fleeting comforts. Build a mind that makes you unbreakable. That's the Stoic way. 7th, don't assign meaning to every emotion. You wake anxious, uneasy, restless, and start analyzing, what's wrong with me? Why do I feel this? Something bad must be coming. But no one tells you this truth. Not every emotion carries profound meaning. Some are just fleeting energy, like clouds passing through your body. You don't need to weave a story from them. Epictetus said, "It's not events that disturb us, but our judgments of them." This applies to emotions too. We suffer not from feeling too much, but from over-interpreting what we feel. You might be tired, hungry, or simply human, yet your mind spins tales. I'm not enough. Something's wrong with me. I'm failing. These aren't emotions, they're judgments draped over them. The Stoic practice is simple. Observe without labeling. Feel sadness without calling yourself broken. Feel anxiety without assuming doom. Feel irritation without deeming it a flaw. Treat emotions like passing weather. Acknowledge them. Accept them. But don't name them your truth. When you stop making every emotion a narrative, you find freedom. Some feelings come without reason. Others don't deserve a reaction. You can feel off yet still be whole. This isn't numbness, it's wisdom. Say, I'm sad today, and that's fine. I don't know why, but it will pass. Detach emotions from meaning, and they lose their power to drag you into chaos. This builds resilience, not by shutting off feelings, but by refusing to let them define you. Let emotions rise. Let them pass. But don't hand them the pen to write your story. You alone choose what shapes you. A fleeting emotion is never the full truth. Write this in the comments. I feel my emotions, but they don't define me. 8. Embrace silence and discomfort deliberately. Most can't sit still when quiet comes. They chase noise music, phones, social media, anything to fill the void. But that void is where strength is forged. Silence and discomfort aren't enemies, they're your training ground. Epictetus said, adversity tests a man's character. View challenges as practice. To be emotionally steadfast. Step into what others avoid: solitude, hunger, rejection. These build a resilience no speech can match. Spend 10 minutes daily in silence. No phone, no music, just you and your breath. At first, your thoughts will roar, but they'll quiet. In that stillness, clarity emerges. Then, face discomfort. Take a cold shower. Say no when it's hard. Speak truth despite fear. These rewire your mind to need no comfort, to feel secure. Discomfort doesn't break you, it shapes you. When you no longer fear silence or pain, no one can manipulate you with loneliness, pressure, or chaos. You've faced them already. The Stoics practiced poverty, rejection, hunger, silence, not from weakness, but to be ready. Create discomfort deliberately, not to boast or punish, but to forge emotional armor others only pretend to have. Each time you endure without panic, you grow stronger. Ninth, study every loss of control. Like a detective, you snap, say something in anger, and spiral. What then? Most wallow in guilt or ignore it. Mastery isn't avoiding mistakes, it's learning from them. Seneca said a gem isn't polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. When emotions overtake you, investigate. Ask, what triggered me? What belief fueled it? What could I do differently? Each outburst is data, not defeat. Say someone disrespects you, and anger flares. Don't justify it, dissect it. Maybe the root isn't their words, but your belief that silence means weakness. That's not their fault, it's your inner work. This habit drives real change. Every reaction is a lesson, every misstep, a message. Write a journal. Track your emotional patterns. Like a detective, see which settings, people, or thoughts spark chaos. Awareness is power. It lets you transform. Soon, you'll catch yourself before reacting. You'll feel the emotion rise. Pause and say, there it is again. Breathe, redirect, and choose. That's Stoicism. At work, not perfection, but precise progress. You don't become unyielding by ignoring emotions, but by knowing them better than anyone. Don't judge your stumbles. Study them as if your peace depends on it. Because it does. Write this in the comments. Every reaction is a map to greater control. In a world of chaos, anger, and noise, calm is rebellion. It's a quiet revolution within you. These 9 Stoic habits, practiced daily, don't just guard your peace, they forge you into a man of strength. You'll no longer be swayed by every jab. You won't hand your emotions to the unworthy. You won't crumble when life roars. Instead, you'll move in silence, respond with wisdom, wield calm like a blade. Others will wonder why they can't provoke you. Puzzled by your peace, they'll sense what the calm possess: quiet power. Inner peace doesn't shout or beg. It simply is. You don't need to dominate others, only yourself. That makes you formidable. A man who feels deeply yet is ruled by reason, standing dry amidst the storm. Let the world chase attention. You choose discipline. Let the world break. You remain whole. This is your new way of living. Like, comment, share with someone who needs this, and subscribe. Leave this final affirmation in the comments. My calm is my strength. You'll feel the emotion rise, but instead of becoming it, You observe it. You'll say, "There it is again." Then breathe. Pause and choose your path. This is Stoicism's essence, not flawless control, but deliberate growth. You don't become unassailable by suppressing feelings, but by understanding them with unmatched clarity. Don't condemn yourself for stumbling. Study your habits as if your peace depends on it, for it does. Write this in the comments. Every reaction charts my path to mastery. In a world of chaos, rage, and clamor, your calm is a quiet defiance, a revolution forged within. These 9 Stoic habits, honed daily, don't merely shield your peace. They craft you into a man of iron resolve. You'll stand unmoved by provocations, guard your emotions from the undeserving, and remain steadfast when life roars. You'll walk in silence, respond with wisdom, and wield tranquility as a warrior's blade. Others will marvel at your unshakable calm. Confused by your serenity, they'll sense a quiet power in your stillness, a strength that doesn't boast or beg, but simply exists. You don't need to conquer others, only yourself. That makes you a force, a man who feels deeply yet is guided by reason, untouched by the storm. Let the world scramble for attention. You choose discipline. Let the world fracture. You stand whole. This is your new creed. Like, comment, share with those who need it, and subscribe. Leave this final affirmation in the comments. My calm is my strength. In a world of chaos, your calm is a rebellion. It's a silent revolution within you. These 9 Stoic habits, practiced daily, don't just guard your peace, they forge you into a man of strength. You'll no longer be swayed by every jab. You won't hand your emotions to the unworthy. You won't crumble when life roars. Instead, you'll move in silence, respond with wisdom, wield calm like a blade. Others will wonder why they can't provoke you, puzzled by your peace. They'll sense what the calm possess: quiet power. Inner peace doesn't shout or beg. It simply is. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave this. My calm is my strength